Please mute your mic. So I believe you can now see my screen. Can you see my screen now?
No.
It's sharing. Okay, I believe you can see it now.
Yes.
Okay, now so let's start writing code. Now I want to show you a website. I've shown you the website, so it's called W3 School. Is what we're going to be using. So w3schools.com, and this is what we're going to be using to learn HTML and other stuff. You get it's just like a guide to us. It will be like a guide to us. So whenever you are stuck with something, you can come to this website, learn from it. You get there are a lot of masters I know, YouTubers that learn from this place. So take note of that. Then now, so let me split my screen into two equal half. Right now, let's learn HTML. Now I'm going to call this again. I'll change my title to HTML lecture. Now one thing about that W3 school, after learning you will see different question and answers for you to try, different quiz, so you can try them out. Now let's learn about HTML tags. Now the first thing we learn about is comments. Now what are comments? Comments are lines of code that are not executed by the browser. Now what they do is that they give you an explanation of what your code should look like. They can be used to document your code and so on and so forth, right? Now in HTML5 or in HTML, comment is written by using a less than symbol, an exclamation, double hyphen, your comment, double hyphen, and a greater than symbol, which is this. Okay, so the shortcut for it is Control and comma. Once I press Control and comma, it will come. Okay, so take notes. But this is the comment. Now I'm going to be using comments to write the different topics we are learning. So because of the fact that this other guy is not here, I'm not going to go deep so that I won't come and get lost. You get? So I will start by saying let's talk about the headings. So I will say um headings. So let's try as much as possible to round up within the 26 minutes. So headings, now I have H1 to H6. Now H1 is the biggest heading, so I can do something like this: heading 1, right? Then come back again,
Yes.
H2, I'll say heading 2, right? Then H3, heading 3, right? H4, heading 4, then H5, heading. Please off your mic so that it will reduce the noise, because we're going to be uploading this video. H6, I'll say heading 6, right? So if I do this and save, remember I told you if you want to open this is to right click and click on copy path, right? I'm coming, let me come back here, right click on copy. I'm sorry, let me just open this, right click here and click on copy path. So by the time I come back here, I can paste this. Can you see what I'm getting? So these are the 6 headings I have in HTML, H1 to H6, right? So this is the heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6. Now, without you being a developer, you would think that heading 1 is the smallest, heading 6 is the biggest, based on the idea of 6 is bigger than 1, but no. In this case, 1 is the biggest, followed by 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I want you to take note of this. Then, secondly, like, okay, what are the heading tags used for? As you can see on this website, some texts are bigger than some, right? So these big texts are your heading. You get, just like if you are to teach a subject or if you are writing a note, you have at some point you have some big text, at some point you have some small text. Maybe you want to do a topic, you use a bold text, a big bold text, right? Then you want to do a subtopic, a bold text but no bigger than the first one. Then you're writing, you put them in paragraph. The same thing is happening here. You get, so please take note of that. And now the next thing we look at is that's heading. Let's look at paragraph. Now for paragraph, what do we have over here? Now for paragraph is like a block of text. You get, so if I do something like this, let me see paragraph, right? Now like I said, paragraph is a block of text, so I can see hello, I am a paragraph, right? So by the time I save this, come back here, reload, can you see what I'm having? So that's what I'm getting. Hello, I'm a paragraph. I could decide to, do something like this. I will say p, then inside this p I will say lorem. I will save. Now what this lorem does is that it brings text for me, so I can reload this page. I'll get this. Am I too fast?
Um, can we write any like can we write text without the paragraph elements?
Yes, you
And
can
is
write
it going to
text.
show?
I'm coming now. You can write your text without the paragraph, but then you can't style it very well. I don't know if you get my point. That's why these
Okay, I
are
understand.
elements and tag. We want to be able to style them later. We want to be able to target them, call them from our CSS and our JavaScript later on. You get? So that's why we're using them.
Okay.
So as time goes on, you see, right? So take note this paragraph. Then now, I have what we call now, like I said, the paragraph is a block of text. So that's for that. Then now, I also have what we call the div, right? Now divs. Now what are divs? As the name implies, just like division, you get. It forms its own paragraph. Now a div can contain a paragraph, an image, and so many other stuff. So what I will do is just to say div. So this is the div tag, right? Then I can say hello, I am a div. So if I save this and reload, can you see what I'm getting? So you think that it's the same with the paragraph, but the main use case is that I can use a div. In a div I can get a paragraph, an image, and every other thing inside of it. Then now let me tell you something. If you look at this thing, I say these are tags, right? We're learning about tags. Now what is a tag? A tag consists of opening and closing. So this first one over here is the opening tag, the second one over here is the closing tag. So please take note of that. So this is a tag. So that's why I can say h1 tag, h2 tag. Now if I say h1 tag, I'm talking about opening and closing together. You get? Then whatever is between the tag is your context. Now see your tag like so that's your tag. Then let me talk about elements. Now elements is gotten when your tag combines with a content. Like if you look at this now, I have an opening tag, your content, and I have a closing tag, right? So this is an element. So when you think of your element, think of a sandwich. Remember, I have something like a bread at the top, the miscellaneous at the center, then another bread at the bottom. So that's how it is. So your tag is similar to a sandwich, or I don't want to say bread and butter. So that's for that. So that's for div, right? So in a div I could have something like this. So I will demonstrate div again when I teach image. I will say okay, this is a paragraph, right? I'll say lorem. Now what is this lorem? Now let me tell you why I'm using lorem. Let me just go. Now this lorem is a fake text generator. Now when I say fake text generator, as a web developer that is just getting started into the field, what you do most time is that you try to build websites by practicing, right? Or you tend to practice by building different websites. Now on those websites, the content you are putting there are not real. You may have to think of what to write and so on and so forth. Meanwhile, writing is not your major focus there. Your major focus is how to use the elements and how to style them and so on and so forth. Now, instead of you to stress yourself on thinking of what to write and all those things, there is already a fake text generator, that is this lorem ipsum. So if I type lorem and press enter, you notice that I've gotten this amount of text, right? I don't need to stress my brain. I'll click on OK. If I need a specific amount, I can say lorem. I can come back here. Let me bring on that paragraph. I'll say lorem 300. This will give me 300 text. If I save, come back here and reload. Can you see what I'm getting? 300 text. So that's the lorem for you. Then now the next thing we'll talk about, my call will end in 15 minutes time. Okay, no problem. We'll create another meeting, but then I just feel like we'll end it because of the other person that's not in class, so that it won't seem as though we've gone far. And when it comes, we'll start battling and struggling, because at the end I'll still be the one to explain to him again. So we are not going to go far today. We are not
Okay.
going to do much. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. So all you need to do now is just to go and prepare your mind, then prepare for tomorrow's class. Then now that's for div. Then let me talk about, I don't want to go into links. So let me talk about BRO and HRO, then we'll call it a day. Now there's a tag called BRO. Now, if you look at this text, let me Ctrl Z. I've just demonstrated something for you. If you look at this text, I'm coming. Jesus. Okay, if you look at this text, now if in HTML I do something like this, let me say I have a paragraph and I say Lorem, then now if I come back here, look at what is happening, and I press enter over here, and I save, if you look at this thing, if I come back to my browser and reload, everything will be together. Can you see what is happening? If you look, the lorem ipsum to this stuff, all of them are, they are together, right? Now let me just comment this one so that you see what I'm talking about. If I comment this one, look at this, my last paragraph. Let me save this guy. Okay, sorry, this one is coming from up. So let me comment this guy and reload this page. Now can you see this last paragraph? This paragraph over here, can you see it? Can you see the paragraph? Pascal, can you see the paragraph?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, now good. Now if you look at this stuff, if for instance if you are working with normal text file, you just to press enter, then start typing again by saying hello. Let me just say hello, I am the new guy, and I save. Now let me press enter. Now if you do something like this, if you save, come back to your browser and reload the page, it won't form a new paragraph. They are still together. Can you see what is happening? It's not forming a new paragraph. They are still together. If I come back here and I do something like this again, I say hello, save. I'm sorry, let me just do this guy down. I bring this guy down. If I reload my page, what should happen? It will just be by its side. It's not forming a new paragraph, right? Now if I want to go down, I will use the BRO tag. That's what will bring it down. So if I reload, can you see what's happening now? The last hello is now under. So if I come back here, I can also use break tag here, save, I'll press enter. Can you see what's happening? So that one is now under. If I want to break over here, I can do something like this: break, save, come back here, reload. Can you see what's happening? So I want you to take note of that. So HTML does not recognize space. You must use the breaking tag if you want to go to the next line. So take note. There's still what we call the H arrow. H arrow is called horizontal row. So if I need the horizontal row, I can come here, I'll say H arrow. By the time I save and I reload my page, it's going to give me a horizontal line, right? So please take note of that. So we talked about B arrow and H arrow today as well. So divs, B arrow and H arrow. So take note of these guys. Now these guys are called self-closing tags. So tomorrow we'll see what a self-closing tag is and so many other stuff. So for now we'll stop here. Is there any question you'd like to ask? Do you have any question? Any question? Do you have a question? Let's trash it out. So unmute your mic, let's discuss. So unmute your mic, please, Pascal. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so we're going to stop here for now because of the fact that the other student is not here. I don't want us to,
Call will end very soon.
yeah. So is there any question?
No, there's no question.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So okay, no question, right? So I'm going to
Yes.
share materials on you on the channel. So later on. So for now, bye. Take care. Make sure you study.
Good night.
Yeah, make sure you study the materials I'll be sending. And this video, we're going to upload it and send the link. You have access to it. So for now, bye. Mr. Desmond, Mr. Daniel, are you with us? I don't think he's here since that time. So we are going to all meet on Slack. So for now, bye. Let me just end the call. So we'll meet on Slack. Ask your questions in Slack. I will reply you. Thank you very much.